Hi there. A good observation, Kiran, because if you read the title of Live Alive in the order that it's stylistically arranged in the logo, you indeed get that it says Live Evil, and some say that's intentional foreshadowing. Today is probably when I'm completing this game. Also, I have a bit of an issue with the display. Give me a second. I think it's fixed now. I was looking forward to today. Me too. Today is probably when we finish this game. In any case, tomorrow is another Arcanite stream. And then I imagine that next week I'll come back to this game to do those two super bosses. And then start the next game. Next thing to do here was to head to Pogo's. Pogo's trial. I know which general area it's in, but not its exact location. I think it's up here. If you sniff a scent cloud, it should appear somewhere. Actually, I might have to head back down because there was something I forgot to do. I wonder if the village is too far away. Should be to the left here. So here's the thing, to end the chapter you must of course head to the Archon's Roost, and you will do that with whatever for people party you have at the time. Which means that of 7 characters in the chapter, 3 of them will not participate in the final sequence. I have decided what my party is going to be. That will be Oboro, Lee, Masaru and Cube. And because of that, I'm picking up Akira here. Because until then, I'm gonna use the 3 characters that will sit it out. That's Akira, Sundown and Pogo, so they get some more screen time before I switch them out permanently. And speaking of final party, this item that I dropped from the super boss at Sundown's dungeon. This is part of a very important set. In the cosmic set, every piece of equipment Grants you immunity to the Petrify debuff. That's great by itself, but you may be able to guess the final boss is gonna have attacks that can petrify you, and can eliminate that problem if you equip your entire final party with cosmic equipment. And I'm gonna try to collect the remaining pieces before I head to the final dungeon. I think Petrify in this game is essentially an instant kill. I don't even know if you can free a character from it. Also, one of Ouroboros' final skill has a chance to petrify, but it's very hard to proc. So back here again, there's gonna be, I think, 2 blocked entrances. One of them is Lee's dungeon, which we'll do later, and the other one is Pogo's. But if no scent pops up, then it's not Pogo's dungeon. It shows that there's supposed to be an entrance on the left there on the radar, so that's probably Lee's dungeon. Oh, right there. There was a scent cloud. Now, how do you actually get up there? And there it is. Is he gonna throw one of the party members at the rock? Also, I reminded that whenever he does this specific shot, he's supposed to be screaming love out loud. And this is the trial of instinct. And I believe its gimmick is gonna involve using the scent again. He almost would interrupt Ouroboros' skill right before he used it. Oh, nice interrupt. So you can catch the scent of each of these passages. Or some of them, at least. And I believe you have to follow the meat to find the Pogo's strongest weapon. But there's something down there. I think we could go check it now. What the no? So unless you happen to bring Akira into this dungeon, you won't know that you can do this. Yeah, exactly that, Watanabe. This was much harder to catch in the Super Nintendo because you had no prompt to say that you can mind read those statues. Anyway, here they are hinting at a secret boss actually. If you run away too many times during this chapter, 100 times to be exact, something happens to you. This is a hint, but you don't have to see it to trigger the boss showing up. If you just happen to run away a lot, it will happen as well. So off stream I was preparing for that. I loaded the save and just run back and forth a lot. So that I think my counter is now at almost 100, but not quite there. So I should be able to get to it this stream. And now that we know that, I'll start to run away now. Hoshimiya, hi there. How are you doing? Also, I forget to do this too often, so let me get this out now. I'm shouting you out. Hoshimiya streams Arc Knights as well, and a few other gacha games. Now back here. And there's another chest to that side, but I think I'm still gonna backtrack anyway. Also, this dungeon looks pretty good. I like how even the chests are frozen. Oh, it's a monster banner day. I'm not sure I'll be pulling for her, but if I do, I'll try to do it on stream. Also, tomorrow I'm streaming Arknights to play Icebreaker. Oh, this is the... This is not where I'm supposed to be, but he smells something different in this room. I wonder what that can be. Oh, these are new enemies. Very strong ones. Yeah, I have over 300 posts saved up even after getting a Blood Now, which I ultimately decided to do. And I still... There's no upcoming operator that I really want out of everything that's currently out on the Chinese server. Asobo is taking ages to charge this up. Level 16, so now he's just learned his ultimate skill. I think Sundown also has. No, Sundown still has one level to go. The golden top net. That's a helmet that I don't have with me. But I think one Oboro has one kept actually. Oh, that's okay, Hoshimiya. Hope you have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's a shame because it's a pretty good equipment to have. This looks familiar. Sure. And it's an optional boss. Hey, recall of that enemy I failed to beat in the ninja chapter. Weak to slashing, that's good news. And makes sense of being a Christian though. Pogo doesn't have any slashing abilities. I wonder if you can put him to sleep. Doesn't seem like you can. On one hand, it's good to have Akira close to enemies so he can counter like this, but he also dies pretty easily if you do that. Oh, you're gonna need that fertility charm. I wonder if it's gonna charge up in time. I think I should have this as a regular healing item. Oh, that's... Oh, we're losing our strongest party member. That's a shame. I should have brought Pogo to the front from the start because he's the one who can actually tank the attacks. So let's try out the skill he just unlocked. A big bang boom comes out immediately and deals a lot of damage if you land enough hits. It wasn't so good here because this possesses a lot of evasion, but it also gives Pogo a ton of debuffs at once. So you really have to aim to use this as a finisher, because you are left crippled if it's not enough to kill the enemy. But I bet there's a way to counteract that. If you use the Big Bang Boom and then use the Fertility Charm, which heals your debuffs, you might be able to dispel off them and then use the attack again at full power. I could try this out later. I have debuff healing. Oh, this one. I had others, but those were felt too valuable to use now. Right, and now I can use Big Bang Boom again without a damage debuff. But he missing so much is definitely a problem. He should die on the next attack. If it hits. Alright, because Bang Bang Boom also lowers your accuracy after you use it. And Sundown has learned his final skill, which would have been very helpful here.
アンサー強いな。これやるさかい許したってんか。
And to get another cosmic equipment, I'll leave that to use on my actual final card later.
そのかし約束は約束や。何聞きたいんや。はよ言ってらんかい。わいはアムラクレチアへちゅうて、このルクレチアの歴史より古い大声や。ほれ、気やって何百年も生きとると神さん見たくなる言うやろ。あれと同じや。なんやらこのルクレチアは人間が一人もおらへんように
We
なって
haven't seen a soul
しも
for
うてな。
ages. How long has it been since the end of the medieval chapter here? I actually always had the impression that it's right after or instead kills everybody. But it's implying that it might have been, I don't know, years, centuries.
なんか聞きたいことでもあるんか。何聞きたい。ここか。ここは本能のダンジョンや。強い野生を持っとるもんしか入れへんとこや。他にもこのルクレチアには力
Of power, wisdom, skill, time, heart.
時、心
Power was Masaru's, wisdom
鍵のダンジョン
is
注文
Kyubi's,
があんねや。
skill will be Liz, key is
どない
Oboro's,
して入るか。
time is Sundown's,
何から何まで人に聞いてどないす
and
んねんな。
mind is Akira's.
物事は自力で解決してこそ意味があんねんだ。わいは攻略本やあらへん。まあこんなとこやな。どうにか
Seek you a strategy
いろい
guide.
ろ試してみるこっちゃ。チャレンジ精神なくしたら人間しまいやで。
He actually tells you to look it up online.
なんか何ボケてんねん。そんなようなことでわしを突っ込まんわ。
That was all you can get out of him. And I have to go further down to get deeper. And there it is. A great stone axe. A massive axe defying imagination gives him some more physical attack. Next is Liz trial, so I'll pick her up at the peak. Good thing she's close by. Alright, every time you dismiss a party member, you have to go all the way back to where you originally found them, if you want to pick them again. Yeah, this sprite looks like just a large bone. Also, you have to keep running away to increase the escape counter.
やっぱり一緒に行くのかい？
Of course.
仲がおよろしい子ってあばよ。
Yojo must be tight to the... That could be the case. He had left her at level 16, so she's up to speed with the rest of the party. Also, I wonder if game reordered like the line of your allies. Is it tied to formation? No, it's not. I guess it's just the order you'll get in. So take a moment to test out Sundown's final skill. Unless I interrupt it. And never mind. Oh, the entrance is up here. Very impressive. The penultimate one, this is the trial of skill. This one's gimmick is a bit annoying. You find those rocks and you have to choose what skill she has to use to break it. It's only one correct choice for each one. I see that the scientific game gives you a hint. That wasn't the case in the original. It was just pure trial and error. If you got it wrong, you just trying out every skill until one of them works out. And here's another gimmick. This NPC will show up everywhere to fight you until you finish the dungeon. And he's annoyingly tanky. By the way, this is a change of the remake. Here you can see that this guy's Zio is that he's obsessed with fighting you. But in the original, not only he was a different color, he was much more pink tinted, but he was actually in love with whatever character you were playing as. And he was like a romantic stalker that keeps confronting you. Also, that was a great proc of the Bang Bang Boom. Also, that's a lot of rocks. I don't think I'll try to exhaust this dungeon for every pickup. I also know the hint doesn't change, so if it's not the same move again... it works out. Or I wonder if Heavily Picks Descent lets you skip the gas and the torch with everything, since it's the last skill. Oh, there he is again. Let's try letting Sundown skill on him, because we haven't seen it yet. It has a massive range. Takes a lot of time to charge. It's the Hurricane. A really powerful skill. Right, now you'll get to use the Gatling gun. I wonder if we can get past him without a fight. The space is very tight to do it. Oh, but it is possible. And I think there is no random encounters outside of it. Oh, now the hint is different. With left and right, that means of foreign potency, I'll strike. Should be this one. One thing you can know for sure is that the answer is never going to be the disciples' unique moves, like the moves only Lee has and the old Shifu did not have. Because then the dungeon won't be compatible with all of them. You only use the common skills. That's the Lion's Dismissal. And those hints make it much easier. This should be the Chipmunk's Delight. I like the Ninja chapter. The remake makes it a lot easier to dodge because you're not stuck to moving for directions. But we've already been here. This is another very maze-like dungeon. Grace and Gaius are formidable weapons. That's what it'd say if you were here. I'm not that sure about this one. Maybe this. Nope. Not this one. The animal has grace and guile.
こんなん
Oh, of course it's the move that literally says grace on it. That's embarrassing. At least it was the last one. We get the nunchaku of the master. Well, let's test it out on him.
待っていたぞ。どうじゃ。わしと一戦交えるか。そうこなくてはな。
Oh, that dialogue is very different. Originally, he asks you if he's annoying, and if you say yes, you do decide to kill him. If not, he leaves, but continues to show up in the rest of the dungeon. He's resistant, but it should deal some good damage, regardless. This was much faster than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be stuck trying to guess the right move for each stone. Almost done now, but I have to go back to the castle to pick up Masaru and Cube. Then go to the village to do Cube's dungeon, that's the last one. And finally we can go to the Archon's Roost. And we'll keep running away from battles. I think the prison was this way. I wonder if the cube was originally designed as an attempt to make a mascot character for Squaresoft, as it was called at the time, because of course Square Cube is related and he has the actual colors of the Squaresoft logo, but they didn't really adopt him, which they should have. There he is. Oh, he doesn't come after you when you show up here in the remake. I'm pretty sure he did that on the original. Like when you showed up here after recruiting him once, he'd come walking towards you like a dog and keep following you. Now, Kyobu hasn't been in the party for a while. He's level 7, but it doesn't matter because he can't level up anyway. We should have gotten a lot of robotic enhancements for him. Oh, 3 of them, not that many. He's still pretty fragile. They can address some of that with equipment. Hi there, Night Cerberus. But his special attack should stay high up as well. Yeah, I think we're tight, why not? And the Cosmic Ring keeps him from getting petrified. And the last remaining dungeon is actually the first one I ever visited. It's back in the village. They should have made the drop enhancements a little higher. I think the problem is also that I have skipped it, killing a lot of robotic enemies, because I would go straight to the leader that made things shut down. If you do this, they never drop anything. But I don't know if it's only the robots that drop enhancements here in this chapter. I think normal enemies can also drop it. This is the place. This exit should just leave it to the other entrance. I mean the other house. Did you get it from something on the mountain at the start? That was the item used to activate Cube. It's his battery. Robotic enhancements which we are talking about are the consumable used to increase his HP. I am a silver Cube's knowledge. Aspect of Cube. The chairs are the seat of wisdom. Not voice acted, so you never know what Cube sounds like. Also, this has some very curious imagery that's repeating itself, the bed of the rose. It has Cube's color scheme to this. Oh, okay. Stepping into the... These red tiles inverts your controls. I think it inverts your vertical controls. I think it changes with each one. Now tilting the stick to up and down makes you move to the sides. Left and right makes you move up and down. Follow your reflection to cast white boulders aside. Just mimic the mirror. One reveals the truth, the other lies. Now try to follow the left one. Notice leads away. Yeah, it was easy because you don't have to worry about anything else. If you have to dodge something with inverted controls, that would have made it challenging. What if the behemoth was chasing you while you have the reverse controls? That could have been fun. All three are betrayers, hidden none. So go to the only direction that's not shown in the mirrors. Advance with questions on wise, you may need to retreat. So you to just follow this arrow. Go back. Again. The time-bound path lies beyond our final challenge. Only in accordance with the flow of time. I think this one can puzzle people for a bit. It's basically a warp maze using these 4 spheres in each room, but they all look identical. But I already know this solution is you just touch them like in clockwise. But the one you start with matters. Also. I start with the upper right. I wonder if those 3 pillars have anything to do with it. Yeah, this sends me back to the start, so it's not that simple. Oh, the direction the room is facing has something to do with it. See, start with upper left, then go to upper right. No, upper left immediately dumps you off. So upper right, then bottom right. Then bottom left. I thought about that. I'll try it if this doesn't work. I think... never mind. I was gonna say, I think I got it right this time. Oh, yes, I did. It's a 17 nanometer diode. Also, something came up. Give me a second. I'll see you in a minute. Hi there, sorry for that, but I took the chance to hydrate as well. With the diode, which is a weapon, he gets even more special attack. More advanced than anything mankind is known to have ever produced. And I would say this was the end of it, but actually it's not. If you try coming back to the dungeon, which normally you have no reason to do, since there is no encounters, chests or anything, you may still find something new. Let's see if we can. It should be in the room with the controls puzzle here, somewhere along here. I think this loops if you go in one direction for too long. So if it's not here, it should be one room above. Not here, so either it's up there or I'm wrong about where you can find it. Oh, I can hear it. There it is. It started to reach in because my controls are all wonky.
頭脳を横取りしたのはお前か
Machina's divine gift stolen by you. There is a secret boss and my party formation is also wonky. Should be Leon the second slot, but you have to deal with it. He resists everything physical. No, this is Cube's fight, so we should have him on the forefront. Also, this is the only RPG I know where you have a character with a healing counterattack, and it's as broken as it sounds like.
おしまいだよ。千が連載。
生かしては返さぬ。
And he does it again.
大きなお世話だよ。お返しだよ。なんだって？
忍雪木枯らし。
食らうがよい。
Arc Knight's healing skill defense recovery. Yeah, that's something like it. It's not good on practice. Because there was some time in Arc Knights where I had the Hung but did not have Gummy, which is the more conventional healer defender. And I can tell you that Hung doesn't work in a lot of strategies where you normally use Gummy, despite being the higher rarity character, because of his defensive recovery.
貴様は何者？
精進あるのみ。
ジジイを超えるよ。
Nice, but he doesn't even drop a robotic enhancement.
大王ど大事にしまっておいたのに。
From that we get another piece of cosmic gear. Was formed by a divine machine to safeguard its boundless wisdom. Now there should be a... I think you can just backtrack. I was gonna say there should be a teleport somewhere. But I still having trouble with the control inversion. Oh, this is not the exit. They bother to include false exits as well. But with that we head to the final dungeon. We see Akira for one last time, still sleeping on the bench. As I've said before, you can actually storm the Archon's Roost anytime you want, as long as you pick up the Bryon at the peak. I'm sure that's what speedrunners will do. Let's get in. I missed the chance of to screenshot the shot of Oboro holding the sword up. Should have done that. We still have to run away from some battles. And I think the encounters here are actually no different from what you would have seen outside. And I think our party is strong enough already. Can probably just run away from everything and head straight to the final boss. But I should say we aren't actually going to do the final boss yet. There's one optional thing you can do here that once you do it, you're booted back outside and have to go through it all over again. But hopefully it's not gonna delay things too much. Oh, I've checked here already. Just 5 more times, huh? I should probably save. Three more. I have wondered how the experience of getting this without knowing about the hidden boss from that end must feel like. Oh, nothing here. There are some dead ends in this dungeon that I'd think were like this in the Middle Ages, because in the final chapter they'll become something relevant, but that's not the case with some. Like this one, I remember actually, I bet I pointed out how there is nothing of note here. And at the time I thought something would show up in the final chapter. There is no midi bosses at the doors this time. Oh, a fertility charm. Just once more. I should check if there's any better gear I can equip now. Not the weapons, because everybody out there already has their best one. Kyobe still has a porcelain ball on his head. Both Lee and oh no, is Masuro the only one without a cosmic equipment? Yeah, we're still gonna drop more of them. I also save it. I think this leads right to the end of the dungeon, so... Okay, there's the final encounter we need to run away from. Run from death.
私の名は死の予兆。己が呼び込んだ運命からは逃れることはできぬ。
There's the Death Prophet. And this is also a boss that can petrify your party with its attacks. Good thing I have some of them equipped with Cosmic Gear to prevent it. But if you find him early on, he can pretty easily wipe you out, I believe. And he's preparing something. I think Yob has something that can interrupt an attack. I think it might be this one. Didn't work. So yes, the Death Prophet just happens to be a dark recall of a generic enemy from the Caveman chapter. Which you can say is a bit underwhelming. He gets hyped up so much by that sequence, only to find out he's a recall of a regular enemy. Like, imagine if you were playing Trials of Mana and the game started to hype up that a very strong boss was coming up. And when you finally get to it, it's just a dark-colored rabbit or something like that. No, wait a second. Yob is in a very dangerous position right in the face of the boss. And diagonal, which is usually the worst place to be. Easy. Actually hit this time. Nice.
死の予兆は絶対なんだ。
大きなお世話だよ。おしまいだよ。千が連載。
Yeah, Lee still has a problem with DPS. I don't know if it's just this one move. I also have to try to interrupt this one. So there is a secret way to defeat this boss, but I think you'll have to get into turnaround, and I don't know if I have the move for it. Maybe this. Right, he's turned around. Now hit him right on the bottom right of his sprite. Oh, didn't work. Let's try again. No, I think this will just kill him in a way. And he's finally going for the petrify. Okay, so I didn't manage to do it. What is supposed to happen is if you hit him on his tail, he uses a counter called Not the Tail, where he just dies. Similar to the boss in Akira's chapter. But I guess if he's facing away from you, it doesn't work. You have to get him to move down while facing towards you. I'm not sure. And we get one more piece of cosmic gear from it. Hey, this one again. And hey, the layout has changed. Oh, they all didn't used to be on the center.
おで確かにキャツの変化した姿
こいつリー
That's alright.
オディワン・リーじゃんか
オブライトオディ・オブライトじゃねえか
We are back at the fake Demon King's arena. This is going to be anticlimactic because again, we're not actually finishing the dungeon yet. And now if you wonder how is there a side objective in the dungeon, how you haven't got into it yet? Well, I imagine most people won't think of this, but you wonder what happens if you just walk away from this scene? No, I don't feel like facing the final boss today. You are thrown back to the void all the way from the start. But something is different. It's an optional boss. Headhunter or the Head Plucker as it was known in the fan translation. Who resists everything. Oh, he's gonna miss that one. Very dangerous as well. Wow. Yeah, I'm reviving Obura here. Can't take a chance with him attacking again. Yeah, that's what would have happened. I guess I have to focus on trying to debuff him.
なんだって
I keep missing. Is this how long this was gonna take? Even Master gets one shot. Oh, finally. Oh, that's also a problem. Who heals the dead healer? It's a shame he's called the Headhunter instead of Head Plucker. Yeah, Head Plucker is much more evocative. It's a shame that I'm gonna have to use these powerful healing items before the final boss. I don't have many of them.
しょうがないね
And I have to just make move cube out of the way. Let's suplex him. I guess it's too heavy. I see dodges a lot, but if you can get any hit in, it's a significant amount of damage. Oh, that one is very powerful. Let's see if Cube can finish him off. Oh, he has to charge this one up. I forgot about that. A lot of experience from that. And it gets you the final obtainable cosmic gear, making a total of 5, which is more than you actually need to immunize your entire party against petrification. And yes, we are back to where Oboro starts the chapter. Good thing I picked him, because at least he starts right in the front, in front of the Archon's Roost. If you pick, say, Cube, you might be teleported all the way to the castle balcony. And now you can run away without being afraid of the Death Prophet. I've seen someone suggest that they should have made the Death Prophet and the warning start counting from the very start of the game. As in, if you run away a lot, he could show up in any chapter whenever you hit that 100 escape mark. Which would be terrifying, but also hard to implement with how different the chapters are. A lot of them you can't run away from battles at all. Thanks a lot for the resub, Kate-san. Glad to have your support. I forgot to check this door. Actually, I have to get any stronger healing item I can find. We are back here. That didn't take too long. Now one more time. Everybody has their final weapon. Yes.
待っていたぞ。我が名は魔王オーディオ。ようこそ。君たちにわざわざ集まってもらったのは他にもとても大事なことを伝えねばならぬ。話は二つ。君たちは英雄になった。しかし他の人間たちは一体何をした。君たちに助けを請うばかりだった。自らの身は危険にさらさず、他者に頼り幸せだけはあった。そんな人間たちなぞ救うに値しないということ。これが一つ目だ。そして二つ目。今度は君たち自身のことだ。 君たちは一体何のために戦ってきたのだ。自分を生み出してくれた親のためか。己自身の強さのためか。
ああ、そうさ。俺は強くなりたかったんだ。誰よりもな。
道を解いてくれた死のためにか。
だから何だって言うんだい。
忍びの鉄の掟のためか。
拙者は己の道を信ずるのみ。
それもよかろう。幸い君たちは戦いに勝って大切なものを手に入れた。だがそれらも所詮一方的な欲望ではないのだ。自分にとって大切なもの、それを守るためならば他者を傷つけて良いというのか。お前たちはこの世界に住んでいた醜い人間たちと同じだ。あいつらと同じように己の生き様を後悔しながら
It's finally time.
悩みと苦しみに満ちたその罪深き人生に。
One, this is not what you expected the final boss to look like. Two, I realized just now that my formation is off of what I had planned. It was supposed to be Poro and Lee on one side, Masu and Cube on the other. We'll have to try and fix that during the battle. Anyway, 4 enemies to fight. Why is the mouth and the brow? And I can hit 3 at once using Oboros Phoenix. Yoba, I think while he could hit everybody including the brow, you actually don't want to attack the brow. He takes next to no damage and has a counter which I think heals the other pieces in case it's something you really don't want to trigger. You take care of the bottom 3 pieces first. And the wall boss from the original Secret Room, I think I've seen its sprite before. Actually, we'll start with this because it buffs Cube. You really have to get rid of the mouth first so Cube can move and heal the other 2 party members. Even if buffs is still taking too much damage. Master can also hit 3 pieces at once.
そこか
Okay, the damage is pretty good, but survivability is going to be a problem. Especially on this side without Q.
すまん とどめだ
Oh, that's great. I think one more and I can take the eyes out. As for Cube, I don't want to commit into a charging attack because he might have to heal in short order. Oh, he can move the lips out of the way like this, so he can go heal Master in the lead now. Just a little more. Go, Cube. Oh, nice. Trigger the counter. I didn't point out that we are standing in a pile of corpses this whole time, but yes, we are. It looks really creepy. Oh, this might finish them off. Just strips left. With only that to worry about, we can stall and recuperate a bit. Like that boss, Castlevania boss that shows up often. Speaking of that, I have played a small handful of Castlevania games, but never beaten one. I might do this for this channel at some point. Oh, he is weak to Deepest Dark. Nice. Not nice if the electric tile triggers cube is out of the fight. I think I could have aimed at the parts to also effectively. Now stall his turn to move Lee to the bottom. Oh, good counter. But Lee is still out of his range. Oh, don't knock out kill with that. Good. Here's Spear Rodeo, the final form of the final boss, as it isn't it an amazing design. Lee desperately needs to recover. As for Robro, he needs to get to the side of the boss to use the DPS arc. I might have to move some of the others out of the way. Masuro can stay to try to aggro him. Oh, thanks, Sodio. I was actually trying to rearrange my party just like that. Master is gonna have to move one more tile up. But he can't because his legs are crippled. Oh yeah, Masaru's Celestial Palm is one of my favorite moves in the game, just because of how many debuffs it can deal at once. And he can't move again. Finally. Saint Aletheia. That was his ultimate skill. I was wondering if he was gonna use it. Got quite a makeover in this remake. Maybe we still get to see it again. I mean, I hope, on one hand I hope he does it again because it's an awesome visual. On the other hand, it's a very dangerous move. Even more so if I didn't have collected the cosmic armor pieces, because I'm pretty sure this move can petrify you and it's an area of effect. In theory, could knock your entire party out at once. Oh, he still needs to be one more tile up. Honestly, one of my favorite visuals for an attack in any game. I can't think of one special move visual that's remotely like it. Yeah, he's doing it again. Oh, I actually should not bunch Shobot up with everybody else because he was at least out of the range. Almost there, his HP is on the red. Almost there. Oh, and I think this was by far the strongest heavy Olympics descent yet. That was being weirdly inconsistent with damage, but I have that way into Madrusimos is working out pretty well. Let me get the lead back up just in case. It's the final boss anyway, so you can spend off your healing items. Where was it? Finishing enough life cube, I could try to. Okay, I had full HP, so let's try to play around. Can cubes pull up the boss for a finisher? Oh, that's a shame. Let's finishing off with this suplex now. Unless that also is okay. Here's where you have actually some branching paths. So I'll save it to show off what happens if you choose to kill him. It feels a bit too weird being all quiet like this. In the original, Quiet Alive would be playing the sad song that plays in the few chapters. Interesting how many voice lines he has to this very short sequence.
あの世で静かに暮らせ。
And credit store. It is a bit underwhelming how it ends. Obviously, it's not what you're supposed to do, but I do like Oboro's final line there. While this is rolling, I wanted to say, and I think I've expressed this before already, but I really like how the game handles Oristeda's progression until he becomes a villain. Because yes, he starts out as a pretty standard silent protagonist, and that was even more true in this Super Nintendo because he had no voice acting. So he didn't have those grunts and short words he has in battle here. And when he starts speaking at the very end of his chapter, I always saw it as like being sort of breaking free from the player and become his own thing, because we usually understand the silent protagonist as meant to be a vessel, a self-insert for the player. And I always find it interesting when, for whatever reason, the creators decided to give a character like this his own personality. And I tend to always prefer it like this. I pretty much never... Not pretty much, I think that straight up never really get attached or relate to a character that's made it to be kinda generic and easy for the audience to relate to, ironically. And the cycle continues. Now we reload. Don't save here. And take the other option. I prefer at most some dialogue options, but not that being the core of DMC's dialogue. I usually get very frustrated with this thing that's very common in RPGs nowadays. Gacha games have this a lot too, where your protagonist is silent, he is meant to be a generic vessel for you, but he still has some dialogue, and like he's clearly supposed to have a set personality, but the game doesn't dive enough into it because it, on the other hand, still wants to keep him generic. When I play Persona 5, which I didn't finish, I felt the Joker was this, and I think he might have been a precursor to this becoming standard, I mean. And our friends are here.
まだだ。まだ終わらぬ。私を倒しても私は永遠に生き続ける。知るがよいオーディオの意味を。
昔より
遥かなる未来まで平穏なる時も混迷の世にも
Last Persona 3 like that. I haven't played that one.
あらゆる場所あらゆる時代に
Actually, I haven't ever dived deep into anything in the Persona's Last Chance SMT series. I played some Persona 5 because it was really popular. I want to see what it was about, but I ended up not liking it at all.
人間が存在する限り永遠に続く感情なのだその感情の名を憎しみオーディオという拙者も己の道を行くそれを阻むというならば切る
We're having something with a deja vu. We have seen all of these cutscenes before, so I am skipping past the dialogue. I like SMT games that are made to be like Pokemon. They even have like a trading aspect with exclusive monsters and all that.
サモ見てなよ奥義
決勝戦
戦
Speaking of RPGs, I forgot to mention it. There was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and
オーディ
the one announcement that caught my attention was their Square Enix is making a Dragon Quest VII remake in 3D. On one hand, I was hoping for a Dragon Quest IV remake. It would make sense because the last remake was 3. Although it's already out of order because it was 3 and now it's 1 and 2 and then 7. But I'm probably playing that in the future. I never played the original Dragon Quest VII. Seven is the one where the... I don't know if the main character has a Cal name. He's the short one with the green hood.
あのテープそれは俺は
Well, this is a long one. Yellow gloves, they were green. At least the hood was. I might be wrong about the rest of the outfit. And it's a boss rush. Actually, time to test out some of these weapons on Killer because he never used some of them. Can we one-shot Gold only with the card stats? Oh, almost. And it's like a 3/4 of the way. Oh, Akira's, I might lose this one. It did happen the first time. And I don't think the Borikidaio's stats have changed. Although the Great Imp actually has less HP. Oh yeah, and despite everybody showing up in the cutscenes, you're actually alone for all of the fights. Let's go back and heal with the fertility charm like I had theorized but never done. Yeah, and we are mostly back at full power. The symbolism of needing to become even stronger to show someone hope physics is nice. Yeah, on the other hand, I have to wonder what if audio actually expects this to work. Since his characters could beat his strongest form and now he's sending them back to his other incarnations he had already beaten before. This might be a one shot. Right. I think he hit the damage cap there. Oh, nice. Hey, you wanted to finishing off with Oboro's last skill? It is actually over now.
我々の運命なのか。我々とお前たち、一体何が違うというのだ。
Oh, wait. No, it's not. This did not happen in the original. This is new for me as well. What's supposed to happen is Oboro replies, there is some more talking, and this leads to the ending.
この世界のどす黒い念が集まってやがる。
まだ終わらねえってのか。
気を抜くな。
Hey, another phase? Yes, it is. It's the demon from the statue, which never showed up in the flesh before. The scene of Odeon. Yeah, good thing I wasn't that wasteful with the items in the quote-unquote final boss. think I can get up there and hit everything at once. Oh, he's interrupted. Oh, we're getting... What a time to get traded. Hi there, thanks a lot for that, Azure Gale. If you would like and you are able to, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Like what you're playing, hope it was a good stream. And let me shout you out, I usually forget to do this. And that's right, that's what I imagined is the final fight. Again, this is new content for me as well. And there. Very rarely. So he can't use the charge moves because he's just gonna interrupt them with the arms attack. We're playing a demo of Golo Nico. I don't recognize that name. What kind of game it is? If it's a demo, I guess it's not released yet. And for those without context, this game is a remake from a Japan-only RPG for the Super Nintendo, which I had played in the past, but this is right at the end. It's a boss that was not in the original at all. It's a combination of cooking, restaurant management, social gaming. Interesting, I might actually check that out later. Also, as for myself, for the people that are new, this is what I usually stream. It's mainly JRPGs. And on occasion, it's been getting more frequent recently. I play a gacha game called Arknights. Oboro can't hit him with Deepest Dark here because he can't get to its side, so he has to settle for damaging the arm instead. Oh, he almost knocked the arm out. I wonder if he's gonna have any super produced attack like Centralis, but that's gonna be very difficult to top.
おしまいだよ。千が連載
I hadn't depleted his HP yet. Absolute condemnation, this might be. Oh, right, those three were around.
守って見せるさ。
Almost knocking out in one shot. Oh, he actually did do just that. Wait, everybody on the field at once? Really? I'm staggered because at no point in the original game this could have happened. Funnily enough, you have yet to take his other arm out. That's taken care of. Pogo could get closer, but he is debuffed anyway, so he couldn't deal a lot of damage. Also, the game is ignoring all charge times for demos, and I guess this is supposed to be more cinematic. Sundown hits the damage cap again. I think he could have made the other final boss much faster if he was in the party. This should finish enough. Oh, I thought this line was over. Sorry for that. No, are we using? Yes. Sorry, I have to take this in for a second. It is surreal to see her set in the same party as the other protagonists. Yeah, let's hit him with Heavenly Strike. It's not our stat's final skill, he's not leveled up enough, but it's the best we have now.
思い出した。私は私は一体
Oh, the camera rotated
どこ
between
で
those two cuts. That's
間違っ
also
てしま
something
っ
that's
た
not
のだ。
happened until now. Also, I believe that now it has converged back to how it went in the Super Nintendo. This would have happened right after the boss rush.
拙者も以前は命じられるままに人を切るだけであった。だが気づいたのだ。闇雲に人を切ってはならぬこと。力では世は変わらぬことに。世を変えるのは人。そして人を信じる力だと教えられた。あの方、坂本様に。
力では世は変わらぬか。人を信じる。遠い昔、そんなことを言われた気がする。誰かに。
We've flipped the camera again.
私が消えれば、お前たちもそれぞれの世界に帰れる。だが覚えておくがいい。誰しもが魔王になり得ることを。憎しみがある限り、いつの世も。
覚えておくがいい。誰しもが魔王になり得ることを。憎しみがある限り、いつの世も。
じじい、間違ってないかい、私は。
幸せだぜ。俺には帰るところがある。ああ
俺は求め続ける最強の道を。
それでも人は生きる。
拙者は信ずる。どんな世も必ず開けると。
Great line, and also the very last in the entire game. The epilogue is gonna play now, and I should point out the final cutscene changes a bit depending of who you chose to be the main character. Everyone will have something to say towards that, and he's gonna say something different back. I know somebody has recorded all of them and compiled them on YouTube, so if you're curious, I highly encourage you to watch that later. But in the end, to me personally, Oboro's still the best one. I guess I just like this kind of very powerful but still a pacifist character. I like the theme of mercy that he embodies. Hey, Pogo's a dead now, changing the subject. Alright. Had forgot about all the girl gorillas. The house is fixed. About Sundown, the way we ended that chapter should reflect on this. Yeah, yes. Mad Dog is totally going to die here, right? If they do again. Sundown will pull out the hurricane and even if he doesn't intend to kill, he's gonna do it. Actually, I have to think about the consequences of all these characters getting sapped out of their time periods and going back super overpowered. Master is also going to impact the present a lot. I guess Taro is dead at the very last minutes of the game. And of course we end up with our main character. That ninja is also dead. Now for the actual end credit sequence, and you usually might be tempted to skip this, but don't do it with Live Alive. The ending cinematic is amazing, and I'm already bummed that it's now relegated to a small screen on the left. Originally it would have been the full screen, which they had kept that. But I'm sure it will still be really good. There were actually a couple differences from what I remember of the original in those cutscenes. Most notably is with Liz cutscene, those three goons we fought in her chapter seem to have come around and are helping now with their Kung Fu school. That's interesting. Also, Mad Dog is seen riding alongside Sundown. Originally he'd confront him like in the start of his chapter, which I think implies more strongly that they are friends now, which is nice. Of course, if you had killed in that chapter, you wouldn't see him here. And as for final thoughts, I actually not sure I have much more to look at Kyobe's voice actor credited as himself there. I don't think I have much more to say about this game. It is a really good RPG. The original already was fun, like there was nothing new that needed to be added or fixed. But the developers did go above and beyond to add that final sequence, which I appreciate. The English script here is heavily damaged by the localization. That's still a point of contention to me, but the fact it's still so good despite that, I think it's a testament to this game. Now's the best part. If you're just trying to may not notice, but this is a medley with the theme songs of each main character. You made it on, I'm sure that last epilogue thing was back in Earth. Also, Akira being shirtless was also not in the original. He jumped out of the roof, he'll be fine. He has... how much defense did he have by the end? He had the 2 pieces of cosmic armor. This last shot looks glorious in HD children. Oh no, it's just the many remaining characters, I guess. Well, great game, absolutely worth the time. I think it's actually lasted longer than Trials of Mana to beat, which I did not expect. I do wonder if there's gonna be anything else to this IP in the future. It was already a miracle that this remake happened, so I'm not sure it's gonna happen twice. And I also don't have much of a clue of what a potential sequel to this would consist of, and I bet the developers would face the same problem. No, it is pretty much ends perfectly at the time to end the stream, and I will start looking for somebody to raid, but there might be something after these credits. But I guess I should skip them because it's just gonna be scrolling text. Mission complete, it's Oboro's unique sign-off. Oh, that shot of Forset wasn't there before. Awesome. And that shot of the Middle Ages. Oh, so they finally complete the opening with the missing chapters. And with your party standing at the peak now. A really nice touch, loved it. I don't think you unlock anything more except for maybe, yeah, new songs. And you can just repeat whatever chapter. Well, this has been it for this game. No kind of post-game content, I imagine. You can go after the optional content in each individual chapter. There's quite a lot of it. But yeah, no, what would have made for an awesome New Game Plus option here? If you could repeat the chapters but manipulate the cast, right? Like use characters in chapters they don't belong to. That could have been fun. So I might change my mind for pacing reasons, but next week I plan to come back to this game just to tie up the loose ends with the two super bosses we skipped before. After that, it's a new game. Tomorrow I'm streaming again, and I'm streaming Arknights. I will play the current Icebreaker event. I'll look for somebody to raid now. Okay, I found a VTuber. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.